you will have at your level a lot of fast break opportunities that come off of turnovers, and turnovers meaning that you get steals and even long rebounds end up being turnover type fast breaks. When we talk about turnover type fast breaks, we're talking about unplanned play. And like we said before, the team that has the best fundamentals and is the most aggressive wins the unplanned part of the game. And the fundamentals that are involved in a turnover type fast break, unplanned fast break, are these. If you have 3 people attacking, you want the ball in the center of the floor and you want the wings filled. If you've got 2 people attacking, you want to split the defender and try to take the ball as far into the basket as you can until you draw a contact and either have a lay-in or drop it off when you do get contact. But the main thing you want them doing is you want them making easy decisions on the move, and you want to give them lots of chances to learn how to do that. So one of the ways, we have a lot of ways, we're going to show you just some drills that we use to practice turnover type unplanned play fast breaks. And when they do this, they're going to have a lot of errors made. Not necessarily in this one, but as we get into some of the other drills, you'll have a lot of times where you actually have a lot of errors being made on the transition. And until they make a ton of errors like that, they will never learn how to become instinctive. You cannot have them be robots. You've got to have them become instinctive in unplanned play. If you next time you look at a basketball game, watch how much of the game, what percentage of the game, and I don't care what level you watch how much of the game is unplanned play. And I don't mean by that it's reckless. I mean by that it is not as it's exactly drawn up on the diagram. Every offense, as soon as you break down and somebody takes you off a dribble, it becomes unplanned play. Penetration, and now what do you do when there's penetration? Every time there's a loose ball, it basically is unplanned play. So that means every time there's a rebound, you can't say this is exactly what's going to happen because you don't know where the ball is going to come off. So unplanned play dominates a large percentage of every basketball game, but particularly at a youth level. On the first 2 defensive videos we did, our goal defensively is to turn the game into unplanned play. We want the game to be totally unplanned for the other team. We want to put so much pressure on them offensively that they don't get a chance to do what they practice. So we take their entire practice time and eliminate it and turn the game into unplanned play, hoping that we have better fundamentals and are more aggressive than they are, therefore winning that phase of the game. Okay, one of the drills that we'll use with really young kids to develop some decision-making skills is a 3-on-2, 2-on-1, and this is a very simple drill to conduct. We'll have 2 defenders down there in red, and this is a drill that you can have just be continuous. We're just going to do one phase of it, and you can see how how you can rotate through it. We'll have 3 offensive players going down. Go ahead and go, fellas. And they're going against these 2. The ball is in the hands of the decision maker in the middle of the court. He is going to go as deep as he can until he gets stopped. As soon as he gets stopped, he's going to make a decision which guy he's going to pass to, and then the attack is on. Okay? Then the attack is on. And so what he's trying to do is get the ball to the shooter. If he has one that's a shooter and one that's a rebounder, let the shooter shoot, let the rebounder rebound. But the attack then comes in just instinctive play. Does he beat him on the drive and get help and drop it off? Does he fake the pass and then drop it off to the guy who cuts across? Then it just becomes very instinctive. The person who shoots the ball will be the one who drops back on defense. So let's say, for example, 2 shoots the ball, and go ahead and shoot it, Juice. And as he shoots it, whether it's made or missed, the 2 reds then go on offense going down that way against the person who shot the ball. If there is no shot, the person who turned the ball over goes back on defense. So now you have these 2 coming down here on defense, and now they're practicing the 2-on-1 phase of unplanned play. And what Brian is trying to do is kick the ball ahead if it's available, but otherwise take the ball hard to the basket until he's going to get physical contact, then drop it off. So we have 1 pass and shot, and we're not getting multiple passes down here on the scoring part of the floor. So come on back down, and let's just make one transition on that and see if we can make some good decisions. The 2 players, part of the things that we've talked about on the offensive end is offensive rebounding, and the 2 players who are non-shooters can become offensive rebounders by getting inside position and trying to keep the person off so we're getting a second shot. We'll play this out until they score or until they lose the ball, and the first person that shot goes back. The important thing about any kind of situation where you have the offense has the defense outnumbered, the most important thing is to get a shot. Okay, get a shot. And the better shot, the better it is. But the worst thing that can happen is to not get a shot when you're 3-on-2 or not get a shot when you're 2-on-1. Simply because if you don't get a shot, you don't get a chance to offensive rebound. So if I'm over here and Brian comes out and checks me and Rusty drops back and I get the shot here, that may not be the world's greatest shot on a 3-on-2, but we have two guys rebounding against one over here, and so the second one should be really easy. So what we're doing is saying, get a good first shot so our second shot is easy. Most youth basketball, there's more scoring opportunities on offensive rebounding than there is on anything else. Most teams probably in youth basketball probably shoot 40% or 35%, which means there's an awful lot of opportunities for second shots for people who take advantage of that. So the most important thing here is to get a shot. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3-on-2, 2-on-1. Coming at you, make an easy decision, on balance, shot, or drive, good drive juice, put it up, put it in. Good job, John, stay with it, good job. Way to stay with it. Coming back, 2-on-1. Attack, right at him, and drop it off. Good job, Rusty, nice take. All right, let's go one more time, and this time down here on defense, come on out at him and challenge him a little bit early and let him get a drop off. Good job. Okay, here we go, 3-on-2, 2-on-1. Easy decision. Here they come. Run juice, run juice, run juice, run juice. And follow. And follow. Get back in the game, Rusty. Good job. All right. And that time what we got coming back this way is more like a primary break where we had the defender on his back, which is going to happen a lot, but that's a good thing to practice.